1956, President Eisenhower had a dream, and he dreamt that with ideas and understanding and face-to-face meetings, you could build the foundation for world peace.
30 years after he passed away, his classified papers were declassified, and the doctors of today looked at his medical records and said, you know, that wasn't angina at all. He was having many heart attacks all the way through the war. See, he was a military man who craved peace. He said, I hate war as only a soldier who lived it can. I believe that the war sincerely broke his heart.
We were led by great men, including the great man who founded this program, General Dwight David Eisenhower, a military man to the core of his soul who never stopped talking about peace.
What if the power of the world's citizens, almost 3 billion at that time, could be harnessed for peace? What if peace were up to citizens of the world? According to Ike, the people want peace so badly, the governments will just have to get out of the way.
He said every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired, signifies in the final sense a theft from those that hunger and are not fed, from those that are cold and are not clothed. This world in arms isn't spending money alone. It's spending the sweat of its laborers, the genius of its scientists, and the dreams of its children.
All of you, in the truest sense of the word, are winners tonight, not just on this occasion, but in your lives, because you have joined this People-to-People program, and you are motivated by your interest in knowing the importance of being a citizen not only of this country, but of the world as well.
And some of our challenges today are rooted in the growing influence of economic factors and religion. And a big portion of our economy is obviously built on commercial activity, often represented by the Fortune 500. I'm certain many of you are familiar with the Fortune 500, the listing of the 500 largest companies in the world. For 37 of the last 50 years, GM, General Motors, has been the largest company in the world. Now GM's not even the largest car company. That title belongs to Toyota, a Japanese company. And these economic shifts are leading to new international tensions.
A year before the war in Iraq began, I made one of several visits to Iraq, and I was at a university outside of Baghdad called Mustanzariya. It was a place where the middle class and upper middle class Iraqi students went. 1,000 of them were enrolled in English language classes. I asked to spend some time with them. They were eager to show off their very considerable English language skills, but mostly they were eager to know about America. They wanted to know about Mariah Carey. They wanted to know about Jay-Z and P. Diddy. And they asked about John Denver and other artists as well and American films. But at the end of the conversation, I said, what are you going to do now that you're graduating? And to a man, each of the males in the class said, we are going to join jihad and fight against the United States. It was an irrational conclusion to the conversation that we had, so I said to them, but we've had a wonderful conversation here about how much you love about America. If you join jihad, you're fighting against me as well. And they said, no, it's not about you, it's about the government of the United States. And I said, but I am part of the government of the United States because it is we, the people of the United States. They were representative of an Islamic rage that cannot be solved militarily alone. Those of you who are deeply involved in the People-to-People program know the critical importance of going face-to-face and joining arm in arm with people around the world to make them better understand who we are, and so we better understand who they are.
While we're gathered here tonight, we would like to take some time to honor some of our guests that have embodied People-to-People's mission. Mr. Pena.
In the year 2000, I led that first delegation of lawyers from Texas, and we went to China. In the 6 years since, it has been a true honor to watch People to People's legal program grow. And I'm happy to report that it is almost, if not a household word, among the leading lawyers in this country today. It is a real plum to receive an invitation to go abroad on one of these people-to-people programs.
Passing the torch too.
And one of the wonderful things about the People-to-People program is it's proof that our children are our hope. And they are not only our hope, but they're rising to the occasion.
We are pleased to present the Eisenhower Award to a group of fine young leaders for their winning action plan.
Now, I know we are all looking forward to a healthy future, and through the United States State Department and People to People International, we can make this possible.
Those of you who are young people here tonight have so many choices and so many opportunities. You've won what I call the lottery of life. You're an American citizen. We all now live in a world of personal computers and search engines, email and networks, capacity and storage, research and retrieval, entertainment and commerce, chat rooms and websites, iPods, MySpace, and Facebook. Is there a person in this room who does not have a cell phone that takes a picture, remembers your taste, indulges your whimsies, and plays your favorite tunes if necessary? So for you young people, be prepared for a world in which war is not a video game, K for combat, in which genocide and ancient hatreds are not eliminated with the delete button. You will not find the answer to global poverty or global illness in tools or help on your message bar. You cannot fix the environment by hitting the insert heading on the toolbar. You cannot take your place in the long line of those who went before you simply by sitting at a keyboard in front of a screen. So a primary challenge of our time, each and every one of us, whatever generation we represent, is to bank those fires of hostility burning out of control, to neutralize the hatred, to expedite not just global competition economically and politically, but also global understanding. To do so requires more than imagination or a fresh political strategy. It requires a personal commitment. I salute you as well for exercising your convictions not just at the keyboard, but in programs like People to People.
Let's make sure that this 50-year mark is a milestone for our shared experiences and not a finish line. For there'll be no finish line. There'll be no chance to be done in the work that we're doing for global peace. Instead, there'll always be one more heart to win over, one more soul to convince, one more people-to-people contact to establish.
In today's world of cynicism, People to People stands as a candle in the darkness.
That our young people are our hope, that they understand and embrace this mission, and that because of the people involved, not only here but worldwide, that over the next 50 years, our world will not only heal, but it will be better than any of us could dream or comprehend of right now.
To the young people who are here tonight, I ask you to go forward and always remember to hate hate, to love your mother, Mother Earth. To remember as well that we're citizens in the truest sense of the word, not just of this country, but of this precious planet. Thank you all very much.